Mr. Ogar, who also invented an hydroelectric power generator in 2017-2018, saw the need for his community, Bashu, in Boki local government area of Cross River State, Nigeria, and decided to gift them a hand washing machine to help reduce the spread of coronavirus disease. Bashu being a border community between Nigeria and Cameroon and having abundant natural resources has never tested any government development, as the community is lacking good roads, schools, electricity, water, health center and telecommunication network. With COVID-19 ravaging the world and its economy, a community like Bashu with a total population of 3,200 will certainly be wiped out if the virus gets there. The community being 5 kilometers away from Cameroon and the country having recorded 200 deaths poses a threat to the people of their villages. Bashu Kako, Bashu Ogbambe and Bashu Bokam is currently serving as the only entrance into Nigeria. However, Ogar, who is an indigene of the community and seeing the plight of his people, decided to lend a helping hand by devising a means for them to wash their hands with soap and water, as well as sanitize them without getting in contact with the virus or spreading it.
Of this COVID-19, which is a pandemic, troubling the entire world, I thought of devising a means of washing the hands and water dispenser and the hand sanitizer without using the hands. When you go outside there, a lot of people make use of water tap to open. Okay, I'm not ask a question. If somebody who is already COVID-19 positive happens to open that tap, and another person who is not positive comes to open that same tap, perhaps we know that one of the means of spreading this COVID-19 is by hand. So it means that invariably means that somebody who is positive touches something and the other person come and touch, the person will eventually be positive. So I devised a means of using the leg instead of the hand, to operate, and then take your soap, wash your hands and sanitize your hands without using your hand. Now this is a border community. I thought of introducing this innovation in the border community of Bashu Opambe, and this project will be sponsored by the youth of my community, Bashu. Being a border community, we are trying to see how to help the government in order to help to keep this COVID-19. As my elders have really said, this is the only way the Cameroonians can pass. And if we are not able to keep this COVID-19 as a border community, I think there will be a trouble in Cross River State.
He solicits with government to key into the project and produce it in masses to give border communities like Bashu and other ministries, developments and agencies in the state. Adding that, if given more materials, he can produce for the entire nation.
So this project should be, I think the government should get to involve in this project, to key into this project and produce this thing in masses to give to borders community like Bashu, Danmare and Okwawo and other ministries of the state. Even the federal government can key into this to provide this for other ministries. I think it is going to be help for us. Now I'm going to show you how this thing is being operated. Here is a soap unit. This is a container containing the soap. Now what you have to do is you have to use your leg, you collect your soap, you rub it, then you come to where the water is. You can see that this valve is a very small valve that can, it gives a very little water so that you can wash your hands up to 25 seconds without, consuming much water. So it serves a large population. After this, you just do your hands like this, come here, and then sanitize your hands. I think it will help if we keep it.
I want to thank my digital governor, Senator Barrister Professor Ben Ayade, for seeing this very community so worthy enough and awarding us with that very appointment. And also I want to thank my able comrades, the intellectual, that seen it at this very junction of the pandemic, for bringing this very instrument for us. I know it is mandatory for us, the appointees, that we have to take charge of all the borders that leading to our various communities, to the border community, to the Cameroon. and I being present here by launching this very instrument. And I wish that my governor will hear this. I wish to extend the hands of what has been done here by my comrade today to show the intellectual ability how to operate without the hands. It is a surprise and a very wonderful thing. It is things of joy that at this very time, at this very epoch, we suffering from this very pandemic, and a brother sat down or sat on his own and bring out this very instrument using the legs. So I want to thank our comrades, Mr. Ogar, Engineer Ogar, at this very point, and assure him that as an appointee of the government, I will reach this to my governor, Senator Professor Ben Ayade, and my director, which is the director of the order of COVID-19, the barrister, Chief Jake Otwenya, to make sure that you have to link this to the Excellency, Senator Barrister Professor Ben Ayade. Once again, I want to thank you so much for bringing this very innovation to us. And thank you so much.
This COVID-19 is so alarming, and we've been able to learn that the spreading of COVID-19 is through handshaking and other things, maybe as a result of being in contact with somebody. So we know that hand sanitizers and water dispenser, being washing your hands all the time to help to control this COVID-19. But then as a technology, I thought of if one who is not COVID-19 positive and the other person is COVID-19 positive, you understand, coming to wash hands in the same place, using hand to open that tap, what will happen to the next person? So I thought of developing a system that can only use foot to operate without mainly using the hands, because the hand is the major source of spreading of COVID-19. Actually, what is over there is not up to my taste because of lack of materials. The materials will be sourced locally. I went to the iron benders, get some materials, go to the neighbor market,